My name is Natasha Watts, and I chose to do my project on the effects that programming and advertisements have on children. Children as young as 2 are targeted by advertisements. Advertisers know how to target children. That is why they present the commercials in bright colors. So when a child sees a sugary cereal on the commercial, when they go to the supermarket, they remember it. And they now want that particular cereal. And if they don't get it, it causes them to have a temper tantrum. Some parents feel the need to feed into it to stop their child from having a temper tantrum or being upset. The issue is parents are not monitoring what their children are watching on television. And it's important for parents to monitor their children when they're watching television because they are still young and they don't have a full identity of what they are watching. When parents are watching advertisement with their children, they can tell them about the junk foods and the sugary drinks and what it can cause, such as cavities, heart disease, diabetes, or cause them to be obese, because advertisements are not sharing that with children. And that's why it's important for parents to educate their children about the long term health issues that can occur. The difference is with Christian parents, most tend to monitor what their children are watching on television. They feel that their children should not be influenced with the outside world and that it's important to properly educate them. This ties into what the study that was done. One study was done at a private Christian school, and the other study was done at a regular private school. Children ranges from ages 2 to 6, and both genders were conducted in this study. Children were placed in 4 different stations. The first station, children would play games. The second station, the children would read books. The third station, the children would watch advertisements. And the fourth station, researchers would explain to the children what they were watching. Researchers found that children are drawn to bright colors, but it doesn't just have to come from advertisements. It can come from playing games and books. The reason the study was done is because researchers wanted to come up with a healthier outcome for younger children. And the sample size was 40 out of 100. The sample was smaller. Researchers felt that they needed more children in their study. As a teacher, I can say that children are influenced by advertisements because we use Chromebooks and we use tablets for the children to play math games or reading games. Sometimes when they are watching videos or playing a game, advertisements come on, and that's why we have to walk around. And when we see advertisements that come on, we have the child come off the Chromebook or tablet because the child's too drawn to the advertisements and they're not focusing on the lesson plan. So we now have the child read a book or play a game. This is why it's important for parents to monitor what their children are watching and do other things with their child, such as play games with them or read a book with bright colors. This is giving the child different outcomes and not just watching television. Also, another issue is children are drawn to catchy tunes. Advertisers know how to present catchy tunes because they know children can remember it. So, if they hear a catchy tune for a restaurant or a fast food restaurant, they remember that and now they want it when they mom or dad ride by that particular location. This is why it's important to monitor what children are watching. Also, researchers found that they studies was similar to previous studies that were being conducted and that were done. One of the biggest issues in previous research is that children are becoming obese due to junk foods and sugary drinks. Because a lot of times these children see these things and they want it and their parents buy it. And this is causing health issues. And in the research, it explained that it's important for parents to do activities with their children and not feed in and buy them the bad foods because it comes with a lot of health issues if the child continues to eat these things. And in a lot of research, it was found that parents weren't monitoring their children, they weren't doing other things, and children weren't active like they should have been. It's important for children to be active. A lot of times children are just watching TV and video games and they're not doing physical activities that they should do outside. And it's important for them to get that. Researchers wanted to conduct this study because they felt that it was a need to explain to parents what's going on with the obesity, and the reason why it's occurring is it due to eating the wrong foods. Even though advertisers make this appealing to children, it's not appealing. In the long term, it's hurting our children, and it's important for us to give them healthier outcomes. That's why researchers felt the next study should be conducted on fruits. They feel that advertisers should present fruits in their commercials with bright colors and shapes because younger children like bright colors and they're familiar with shapes. If they make the fruits more appealing, children will be more willing to eat it. And it's important to do that for children can have a healthier outcome. Researchers feel that this study would be really needed. And they feel that this could maybe help with obesity because obesity is increasing more than it did decades ago. And the reason they feel that it's occurring is because of lack of knowledge or people are not really paying too much attention to it. We live in a society where people eat a lot of fast foods and things, but it's quicker to eat fast food, but it's also healthier outcomes, and we need to teach our children about it. That's why researchers want to do this study, and they hope that advertisers will pick up on this study because children need healthier outcomes. And advertisers feel that it's important for parents to teach their children about advertisers because advertisers also target children with toys. They make children want the new latest gadgets that come out and the latest toys, even if the child has a lot of toys. Researchers found that advertisements and programming has a big influence on younger children, and they will continue to have a big influence on younger children until parents monitor what their children are watching and explain to them the outcome. That is why it was important to conduct this study, and thank you.